it just hasn't been the same. Even people are commenting about it. Like, me and my friend will talk about it. Like, it hasn't been the same since my grandma passed away. It just haven't. For some people, I want to be relatable. You could have seen your family ostracize you, outcast you. I'm even learning how narcissistic people will be. They'll be like, why you don't be around me? And tell them everything detail by detail. I feel drained. I feel like your energy attacking me. I feel like every time I'm around you, bad things start happening to me. I realize I have to get away from you, and then I start seeing good things happen for me. It don't matter how you break this shit down. I'm even learning to annoy people because I see a pattern with moms where they wasn't confident. They wanted a man to be a provider. When they didn't get that, they become very narcissistic, mean. That's why I literally pray God to like teach me how to be happy without anything, and you'll be truly free. You know that movie, not movie, that episode with the talking horse, and his name's Bojack, and that hamster said everybody was worried about you, like, I understand when he mean you're truly free. I mean, I have people who don't believe my shit is gonna get better, and that's just confirmation that everything's gonna work out. I mean, laughing at me at 27. You know what's crazy? Even like I gave my uncle his my real estate book, told him about real estate, and it's like you could give people the step by step, encourage them, give them cards, and it's just like her name is on TikTok. I mean, yeah, TikTok, Instagram, KHIA, where it's like you can encourage and give people love, but I seen that eventually you will get the love that you give out. You feel me? Just like Dear, like the love she gave out, she finally have a small circle of friends, and like she's happy. So it does work out in the end. This is not just the ending. It's just the problem is like, and this is true, but people like will not be happy for you or won't understand how you're so happy and so positive when your whole world is turned apart, where people are trying to make you to be looking like the bad guy. I just want to be relatable to people. You feel me? Even people that are passed over, they be like, damn, she's so brave and strong. She could post what she's going through. And it's almost like that girl who said, like, go live. Tomorrow's not promised. When I find out her TikTok name, she was the same girl where she was like, no, if people post their true problems, y'all will laugh at them. And I always tell people, when you laugh at people's situation, you end up in the same predicament. That's why I always gave to people when I seen, if you go to the first video, like scroll all the way, I know I have a lot of videos, but if you scroll, you will see at the very first video was me giving and helping people during COVID that was homeless. And bro, I didn't even have my own car, and people was treating me like shit. Like they didn't even want to help me. They was talking down. Why do I want to give back? Like, I don't like being around environments like that. Like, it's cool to help everybody. I'm even tired of explaining shit. I learned that the reason why I'm in this predicament, I need to save more and learn to like stop helping everybody else and help myself. Real shit. I even let people who, like, my friend was like dealing with somebody that was projecting, and like he has locks, and like locks, like my friend Natty Ann like to say, it's like antennas. And like it was like the energy, like there is some people that you come across, like you will feel bad that they loved one passed away, show condolence, and they will literally think that you don't care. They will literally think that. And I will never forget my Gemini friend. Like, he lost his dad, and I took him to the beach, got him Chick-fil-A, and just try to help him heal. And it's a process. It's a process. But you shouldn't be around people that make you feel like you don't care. And I had to tell her, and probably even a homeboy, like, when people do that to you, let them believe that you don't care. Because you don't know what they're going on up here. And sometimes people just want to make you feel some type of way because they feel like shit. Sometimes people treat you like bad because they treated you like shit. You feel me? Sometimes that narcissistic no contact ex, the reason why they're avoiding you is because they did so much, and like they know you will love them so much you would take them back. But they know also that's not love. You shouldn't allow someone to treat you like that. You got to understand, people do psychology tricks where they will treat you bad knowing you're a good person just to make it seem like you don't love yourself. And it's kind of like abuse, because at the same time, I forgot how my therapist said it. It's like a narcissists do this tactic where it makes you want them more when they mistreat you. I don't know what it's called. It's like it's a mind game. I really forgot what he said. Okay, but it all works out. Okay, because the thing is, like, y'all can kind of see by my aura, like, I have peace. I'm happy. Like, boy, I don't gotta worry about overextending myself. I don't gotta worry about people gaslighting me like I never did anything for them. And you know what I like about being selfish is that I could take care of myself. I don't gotta worry about helping so and so and like dealing with, like, do you know how crazy that is? Like someone giving me a speech. Don't know them, but they gave me a lovely, like, that's not love. You shouldn't have to do so much for somebody and expect them to be kind. They should want to be kind to you. They're using you. Then I was saying to myself, I'm like, bro, how many people that didn't care how they made me feel but gaslight me like I'm the bad guy when they was using me? They was getting whatever they, and they even try to do things to make me look like I'm the bad character. And that's one thing you gotta watch out when you get known, or you got a lot of viewers, or you have like just people that just want to ruin your rep. Because somebody gave me the book of 48 Powers of Law, and it's just like he always say be careful, because sometimes there'll be people that will try to make you look a bad person. But you gotta understand, if anybody try to exploit you and stuff like that, I got this mindset where, and I'm the creator of my world. I will get so much love and so much support. It is insane that I could be down today and somebody tomorrow could change my life. Whether that's someone cash apping me a certain amount of money, I learned to stop stressing, because I kid you not, one thing about energy don't lie. You don't know how many times people be telling me, you're so humble, you're so grateful. My hand is hurting me. Oof. You feel me? And I'll even have people that, I don't know how to explain this, but this is, I think I could relate with Dear, where it's like people will try to copy you, go through the same trauma, and then they think that you will get blessings. No, it's just like, that's not how it works. I was literally living my life just like Dear was, and you wouldn't expect people to be so evil and trifling until it happens. You know how they say never, and then you'll think, oh, that's not gonna happen in your relationship, or that's your friend never gonna trade. And then you will see that as you grow, God will give you lessons to teach you that you could endure it. Because there'll be people who'll be like, I feel like when you want blessings, you have to be the blessing. There was times where I wouldn't receive it. There was times where I understand if, a family member, a friend can't get, like, even when I had a sibling, I'd be like, oh, they this, they that. That you can't call somebody broke. They probably don't have it. Doesn't make them a bad person. Everybody's going through their own financial needs. Yes, you might get hate because somebody see you being saying that humbling thing. I seen it. But at the same time, it just shows your character. It's really about how you treat people. You feel me? Somebody sabotaging a relationship, somebody, whether it's family, friends, or lovers, very jealous, envy. It's just, it really showed me like people just knew I was going to be up. Like they would try to destroy my confidence, guys. I could not, I don't know how to explain it. Like I even had a friend that was let me know, and I was in this car predicament, and I was sleeping and working at Amazon as a driver. And she would always ask for money, and like she would know I'm going through, and I'm like, you got all these cards, you could literally post and go live and work for, it's like, why don't you want to be ambitious? And it's like, you know, we all want to dream shit. You know how some people want to dream that someone be a provider and take care of them? I would like to dream that money will fall out the sky, but is that going to happen? No. It's just like you want your favorite honey chipotle chicken tenders from Chili's to fall out the sky. Is that going to happen? Right now, I want some rice and peas with some oxtail. You think that's going to happen? It's going to just magically appear just at my doorsteps, on the car, with some coconut water. An older man that was like 50 years old, very, always took care of his skin. He always told me the key of life. And he was a Capricorn man. He said a lot of young people think things are going to fall out the sky. And the fact that you work, whether it's doing hair, whether it's you doing security, and it's just a part-time job, just like how I was working with the senior, but then he passed away. Things in life you cannot control. Because the thing is, God was teaching me, like, I heard him loud and clear. Why are you stressing when I told you to let go? Because I always had a problem with that. And it was always because of an environment I was in. I even dealt with people that hated that I was abundant. Like I was doing my own hair, doing my own mix, getting shit done for myself. And they wanted me to like lose everything, to see me stress out. And all it did was cause me breakouts, freakouts, worry, stress. You gotta be careful of people that play like they your friend and they really not your friend. You know? I even had people that did that as a friendship, and it really make me be hesitant to have people around. People could know I'm a good person, but I don't know if you're a good person. You know? It's the truth. You know, I even had to learn where people would hate me bringing up what they did, and my therapist would tell me they're using you. Because he said, like, how would somebody just want to cut you off and just talk down to you and be like, just because you helped them out? And it's like, he understand where I was coming. I'm like, you know, I wish, even kind people, we wish we had someone to do for us how we do for others, you know? And this person was just so ungrateful, and it was like they didn't want to regulate their emotion. This is a guy I was talking to too. And it was even to the point I started packing some stuff in my car. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know, but I already had like 2 recordings. Like, since y'all seen that video where it's like, what was that video? Recorded for my safety. I have another video of an incident that's way worse that really showed the person acting an ass. And I couldn't control, and it was like I was minding my business, doing homework, doing college work. Graduating from college and going through all this, like, and then people want to be like, oh, this and that. And like, I even had someone offer to help me get a place, offer to help me get my exam. But sometimes you gotta watch, because the devil will try to tempt you, and you don't know what's the cost of that. So you gotta let people be. I used to always tell my therapist what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a vlog. I wanted to vlog vacation and traveling, doing makeup and reviews. That's something I love to do, and other stuff. You gotta understand, like, one thing I learned being in therapy for 3 years, somebody who's projecting onto you, saying that you're devilish, you're evil, you got hoes, they're basically telling you that's dumb. You know you're not a cheater. Even one time, me and my old Capricorn friend would say this, like, people would really assume that you're a cheater because that's what they are and that's who they dealt with. You know, it's like Sweetie, when she says she's loyal, she's loyal. At the end of the day, you know, even like, it's so sad, like, people don't understand men have emotion too. But one thing I'm not going to deal with men is that y'all emotionally abuse women. And especially if she's not asking for anything. And then you don't want to step up to the plate to be there for her mentally, financially, physically. Sometimes y'all just showing up the physical part and the sexual part, you know? And that's not cool. If that don't resonate with you, that don't resonate with you. Because my granddad was an OG. And that's one thing I like about all my... It's something that happened, like, with the OGs. They was happily married to death do you part. And then our parents, something around there, they got fucked up. And then they had us, the 90s babies. Because it's like, all they care about is, like, stressing you out about getting money, working hard. And you really gotta be careful with... Because some of y'all that's born in the 90s had to overcome people pleasing, getting out of survival mode, learning that there's some families and friends that you are not rekindling. Because if somebody already showed you they was gonna do you in, or trying to... What's that word called? Like, I forgot. Like, my hand is starting to hurt. Like, they gotta teach you a lesson. You got... Even with people who be like, oh, you can't fight me, or you can't... Like, I don't know what people get out of, like, showing someone that you could go crazy or go low. I'm just at peace. And peace is priceless. And I can't go back and forth with someone who may need money to have their peace. And that's cool. That's cool. Because I'm money driven. I always want the best for myself. Shit, I tell people about vending machines, Amazon seller, things that I have. The Amazon seller no more, because the business partner I had with my mom was terrible. Terrible. That's a story for another fucking day. I don't even want to talk about that. And you just gotta learn to be in your own world and sound things out. Sometimes the sweetest soul have to protect themselves too, and you gotta be your own hero. That's why I love watching Leah Jada when she said, like, you know, I can slay my own dragon. I'm so capable of, like, walking away from people even if I don't have much, because there's people that will want you to stay in an abusive relationship. And I seen that in a couple of my family members, in a couple of TV shows or influences, and I refuse, knowing how valuable I am. And that's self-love. My therapist told me, when you could walk away and even let someone believe that they will be back. Even my friends would tell me, my moderators, they'll be like, they'll be thinking, oh, you'll be back. I don't care how desperately I need some. I will starve. I will literally be... Because when I was helping them, and you even gotta... I even learned a valuable lesson where you gotta be careful of, like, always helping someone, and in the back of their mind, they're playing to, like, swipe you and, like, get you to a low moment where they feel like you need them, that you begging or groveling, or... That's not love. That's conditions. Like Sprinkle says, she always teach her daughter that children and women, they give unconditional love. Not all of them now. There is some mothers, like, people have some traumatizing moms. But when men, it comes with conditions, and it shouldn't be like that, you know? So I just tell people all the time where it's like, just stay prayed up, you know? I dealt with a lot of humiliation, and sometimes it came from the people that I loved the most, the people I was there for the most. But yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe.